hopefully this, oh, it's about to come on blasted. So I didn't clean my room like I said I was going to, but I did clean the rest of the house for the most part, more or less. So I'm happy with that. Get to my room maybe after this live. We'll see. Cinnamon, when will I move out of my mother's home? Could be sometime this spring, maybe mid to late spring. Relatively soon, I would say. Relatively soon. Desiree, General. Three of Cups. Got cause for celebration coming in, possibly around starting a new business or a side business. It would be very profitable, cause for celebration if you decided to move forward with it. Fire sign comes in who could be of significance. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And you have the Magician here, which is the ability to manifest new opportunities. You also have a wish. Put it out into the universe. Life is about to change for the better quickly, and you're prepared for it. Energetic. What's coming to me in love? You have happiness coming in with the love cup full, but the sun is in reverse, so it could take a minute, maybe a little delayed. If you're not with anyone right now, walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you brings in somebody who treats you with a lot of respect and meets you halfway. That person could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Love life is about to go through a transformation. You also have a Scorpio and a Cancer around, so you may have some choices moving forward through 2021. It also looks like money gets good, or you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, and you have a little adventure coming in around love. They got some nice options happening. Sister, puppy from P or puppy from M? Okay. Puppy from P. Puppy from M. From M. What kind of puppy is it? Puppies are so cute. I love the way they smell, especially their feet. M comes up higher. Kiki, should I just tell Seth that I don't feel it? Oh, a French bulldog. Do you know what's his name? What's his name? Jeffrey, is that his name? Jeffrey the bulldog, the one that howls when she won't take him to the park. Oh, I think his name is Jeffrey. Let me see. Get this guy. She won't take him. She won't take him to the park. Oh, his name is Walter. His name is Walter Jeffrey. He gets mad at her because she won't take him to the park. The park is closed. They're spraying for bugs. Okay, should I tell Seth that I don't feel it? I get a 70% chance yes. Oh my God, I almost just fell. I can't fall. There's nowhere for me to go. 70% chance, yes, but the sun is in reverse, which means if you hang on just a little bit longer, happiness could come around the situation. I don't know. 70% is pretty high that you should tell them that you don't feel it. I want to tell you, though, to give it a little bit longer. 70%. Maybe you gave it long enough. If you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. Cinnamon, how will my next relationship be? Next relationship brings in a lot of happiness, and it also brings in like a wish that comes true. Well, there could be opportunity with this next person to either start a business or do a side business, maybe working on something together. They also may be a little adventurous. They may be a business owner. They may be looking to start a business. The love cup is full. They could be a Capricorn. There's a Capricorn here. There's also an Aries. The world is at your feet. It seems like it's a very stable relationship. It doesn't look like there's a lot of bullshit. It looks like this person kind of shoots from the hip. You're going to know what they want, and they're going to be sort of like direct about it. I don't think that this person plays games. The next relationship that comes in. Cinnamon, what's my life's purpose? Our lives have many purposes. We don't just have one purpose. Like you're a daughter. Maybe one day you may be a mother, a teacher. Even if you're not a teacher, you're teaching somebody something. We have lots of purposes in our lives, more than one. You're not just sent here to do one thing. That's why I think that people change careers sometimes midlife because they realize that they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. You may have a calling to some sort of a spiritual practice that you may be teaching at some point. That could be one of your callings, but we have a lot of purposes here. Teacher, friend, lover, teacher. I think we're all teachers in one fashion or another. At some point, you might want to do something around the medical field. That could be something that's a life's purpose. And at some point, you might also be a business owner. But we have a lot of purposes here. We don't just serve one. And we're different things to different people. Kiki, is it me? Why can't I feel sparks anymore? No, it's not you. You know, if it's not there, it's not there. The thing is that I think can be dangerous with those sparks. You know, it's nice when you have them in the beginning, but sometimes if you're always chasing that feeling, sometimes it's like, not that it isn't real, but that it's like fantasy love. It's not like a real grounded, stable love. You know what I mean? I don't know. I always talk about my two friends that were sisters. The one that was my age used to feel like, and she feels like this, like, she's like, you look for a husband as a business partner. You don't look for someone that you have like crazy feelings for. That's ridiculous. And her sister would be like, listen, if I don't want to touch him, I don't want to marry him. That's it. Like if it's not there, it's not there, and I'm not going to bother with it. I can understand both perspectives. I think in my life, I'm more of like the person that wants the sparks, and if it's not there, don't bother me. But I can understand both sides of it. I had another friend who used to say that, I mean, she was going to marry the guy. She did end up marrying him, but she used to say, she's like, he's not attractive. I'm not thrilled, but she's like, he'll make a great husband, he'll make a great father and a great provider, and that's what I need. And like, to me, I just think that is so sad. But that's what she wanted. And she's been married a long time. I'm going to say probably 12 or 13 years now, a long time. But I can't imagine living like that. So, I don't know. It's not you. It's not you, because I think that sometimes those relationships that don't have a lot of sparks and they don't have a lot of extreme highs and you don't get all those feelings, they may be boring, but they tend to be stable. So it's all about what you want. If you're not feeling it for this one, you're not feeling it, and that's it. You know, I don't think it's a good or a bad thing. I think it's a personal preference. I mean, it does look like there's opportunity for you to move forward with your love life sometime in 2021, like relatively soon. You have good karma coming in. You also have a wish. I don't know. If you're not feeling it, you know, I don't know. You know, I think that feeling most of us chase. Like, that's what we want. We want to feel like that. We want to feel the butterflies. We want to see the sparks. But if it's not there, it's not there. I don't think you can do anything. I don't think we know exactly what it is. Like, some people will say, well, you recognize the person from a past life, or it's a soulmate connection, or it's this, that, and the next thing. Yeah, though, that all of that stuff is great, but sometimes it's that feeling that we want more than the person, because that person doesn't really add up to, you know, what they should be. Anyway, anyhow. And also, I feel too that sometimes all those sparks and butterflies can kind of put that person a little bit on the pedestal, you know, and you kind of feel like, oh, it's only them that can make me feel that way, even though you know that's not true. So that could also build a little bit of resistance around getting that feeling, right? Because what you desire, you tend to push away. Maria. Oh, how will work go tomorrow? How will work be tomorrow? Not bad. It looks stable. Your boss may be a pain in the ass. So the boss shows up here. But it's not so bad. The day seems to go by pretty quickly. And yeah, the day seems to go by fast. And you're out of there, and then it's the weekend. It's okay. Boss may be a pain in the ass. That's it. Sepia, what's keeping Leo away? Well, I mean, he's got a lot of respect for you. I think he's got a couple of things happening. I think he's a little, first of all, he feels weak in his own right. And I think he may be skeptical of, you know, like the whole situation that you have going on. I don't know if he's 100% sure of what's happening there. And I don't know that he wants to dive into that head first just yet, because it looks like this guy's been through it himself. Thing is that you've got the World here, you've got the Six of Wands here, which means there should be success coming in around a wish around this relationship that could lead to long term. So even if things don't look great right now, energy may shift once you're out of that situation. Let's see what happens. I can understand it from that point of view, but it's like everything right now just seems to be very stuck. But once one thing in your life changes, the other things may start to follow suit. Sepia, is he still interested in a relationship with me? Yeah. Yeah, you got 70% chance yes, plus you got the Six of Wands, which is success. So I don't understand why. I mean, Cancer can kind of be melancholy, and they can also be very self-protective. But this is kind of going on a while now. I don't know what the hell is taking this long, unless it's just like the whole, you know, the whole thing. It's like the whole situation that he's uncertain, or he doesn't know if he wants to get involved or if it's a good idea. But there is opportunity for a relationship that's got long-term success. So let's see what happens. I would still keep your options open just in case if anyone else comes in. I wouldn't turn them away unless you really were like not interested in them. Mustafa, how does my Aunt R currently think that I think and feel about her? I think that she thinks that you have her number and that you know exactly who she is. And I think she's a little bit intimidated by that. And, you know, the other family members that may not be seeing her for who she is, You know, if she's like, she's pretty certain that you know exactly who she is and what she's capable of and the kind of person that she is, and that you can see right through her. Cinnamon, I have a neighbor who I'm genuinely kind to, but this is the second time I had to walk away from her because she will turn on me out of nowhere. What's her issue with me? Ah, what's her issue? She could be a little bit jealous. She also might have some sort of a secret. Well, she may have a secret. She could be in a third party situation. She may take out on you what's going on in this situation. She also may be a little bit jealous of you and undecided. And I'm kind of curious with the Fool. You know, the Fool could be the Neptune, is also the Neptune card, which can be a little bit of like maybe mental confusion. She may not be 100% stable. You know, I would kind of keep your distance. I mean, you could be nice to her, but I wouldn't get too close to her, not if she treats you like that. I do think that she's involved in something that, you know, may screw her up a little bit. She may be a third party or something. Mustafa, how does the man M think that I currently think and feel about him and his family, wife, and kids? We had a misunderstanding a while back and haven't had contact since. Okay. I think that he may think that you think that nothing has changed for him or that he hasn't grown up or he hasn't evolved. He also may think that you think that he's kind of an asshole, but the, you know, the King of Swords is like somebody with sharp energy, somebody who is kind of an asshole, like bitchiness. He also may think that you feel like he's very out of balance or he's very argumentative. As far as the family is concerned, I don't know that he thinks too much about how you feel about them. As far as the kids are concerned, energy around him, like, I don't think he really involves the kids too much. Were they involved in it? Because it comes up like feeling respectful and almost like you could breathe a sigh of relief around the children. His wife, he may think that you think that him and his wife are kind of like assholes. But I don't know about the kids. Little Virgo, what's coming towards me and owes me? Well, you have the Magician here, so you can manifest new opportunities. It looks like he may be quiet. If there's been no communication for a while, that should change coming up. Communication comes in. It could take a little bit of time though. And then once communication starts, there's opportunity for the two of you to reconnect with the Two of Cups. If you're not connected right now, feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders is going to move into the past, and moving forward, you have a wish around the situation. You've got here divine timing. Kiki, is it bad that I chased that feeling? Well, you know what? I don't think that it's bad that you chased that feeling. What I think is, not that I don't think it's real. I think it's very real. But I think that it kind of goes like hand in hand with like putting somebody on a pedestal, right? So the more you want that feeling, the further away it gets. The less you need that feeling, the closer it comes to you. So the desire for that feeling, I think, pushes it away. And I think sometimes relationships that don't start off with like the sparks and the flames and that kind of stuff, I think sometimes they're built a little bit more on solid ground and they last longer. Whereas those relationships may be really passionate, but it might not last forever. You know what I mean? I don't think it's bad, but I think that there's something about it that could either fizzle out really fast or not always be real. Like, not that it's not real. Like, it's real in the moment, but it doesn't equal love. it equals like sex and passion and attraction. But that doesn't equal a stable relationship where two people are on the same page. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I mean, I know what you're saying. Like you want to. That's what my friend, the older one, used to say. No, I want to have that feeling. That's how the person that I want to be with. I have to feel that way. Otherwise, I would rather be alone. I mean, I don't know how she feels about her husband now, but I know that when she met him, she was interested in him, but for it was a couple of months, and she was like not sure. You know, she was like, I don't know about this guy. You know, but I think a lot of that had to do with fear, like the fear of it not working out, or the fear of getting hurt, that kind of stuff. I don't know. I think as long as you're keeping your options open and you're giving people a chance, if those sparks are flying, and if they're not, and it's just not doing it for you, you can't make yourself feel something that you don't. If you've given this guy a long enough chance, it's been a couple of months. If it's not working, you know what I mean? Mr. Maurice, I just found out today that my workman's comp was denied. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so depressed and I'm so in debt. What do the cards say? I know this is entertainment, but is there a way that you can appeal it or no? All right, let's see what the cards say. So now, if you go out on workman's comp, I don't know how it works, and it gets denied, do you go back to your job or do you have to get another job? Let's see what the cards say. I guess it depends on the company, maybe. I mean, if you're hurt, you're hurt. You know what I mean? If you can't physically work, you can't physically work. Somebody's got to help you. Okay, the cards indicate that you've got a new business opportunity coming in. And with the Empress, it's like love, money, abundance, fertility. Money's coming to you. So whether it's you starting your own business or Ace of Pentacles could be getting another job, there should be money coming to you in the near future. Listen to your intuition. The Judgment card, being at the right place at the right time. And you shouldn't be feeling so stuck. Like you should have the opportunity to move forward. 10 of Pentacles is money coming in, and the 4 of Pentacles is financial stability. 4 of Pentacles could also be being frugal with your money right now. That's possible too. Either way, it looks like finances move forward and you should be getting another job. You may even be deciding to do something that's all your own. You know, like open up your own business or a side business or do something on the internet, whatever it is. I don't know with the disability though, how mobile you are, but you know, there are a lot of things that you can do for yourself, like dog walking, caring for elderly people, driving them places. The Instacart thing I think is great. If I didn't have Avery and I was in, well, my cars, I got 105,000 miles on my car, but to have to go to the grocery store and do shopping for people in your own time, I mean, I think that that's great to be able to do that. You don't have to be hired. You just sign up to do it. So there may be something that you can do right now to bring money in. I don't know what the level is of your disability, because then if you don't get workman's comp, can you get disability for not being able to work right now? That may be something you want to explore too. I don't know how it works in your state though. I don't know how it works in any state. I don't know how it works here either. People keep telling me that because I was laid off of my jobs, I qualify, but I don't know that I do, and I'm afraid that I'll have to pay it back, so I'd rather just not take it. I don't know. It's all complicated, but I would look into that, because if you're seriously injured and you can't work, you should get disability from somewhere, whether it's your state. Yeah, I guess it would be your state. Either way, there's money coming in with the 10 of Pentacles, so keep the faith that things are going to work out, because I think that they will. Leah, general love reading. Okay, you've got strength coming in around you. If you're not with anyone right now, there's a couple of people, a Leo and a Libra. Things move forward, slow and steady wins the race, but relationships built on solid grounds. It also looks like you have the Empress here, which is love, money, abundance, and fertility. Seven of Pentacles in reverse is usually about a work relationship, but it doesn't have to be. It could be if you've been putting a lot of hard work into a relationship right now. It could be the fruits of your labor are coming back to you. And then in that case, if you're with someone right now, I would say slow and steady wins the race, but the relationship is strengthening and you've got good karma around it. If you're not with anyone, hard work that you've put out into the universe is coming back to you. Abundance and love comes in with a Leo or a Libra. They both could be coming in, and out of the clear blue sky with the Page of Swords. Cinnamon, stay away from liars. But you know why? Because about the third party, it has nothing to do with you. But have you ever known those kind of people that they just take out on you whatever's going on in their life because you're just standing in front of them? She could be doing that. But like you said, you think she's a little jealous. I think she's a little bit jealous too. John, general until the end of January. Virgo shows up. That's the first card around you. The Virgo shows up. There's success around that situation. Looks like things are moving forward. The love cup is full. It also looks like the world is at your feet and balance comes back to your life. There also may be a new opportunity around business or another business project coming your way. You have the Emperor here. There could be an Aries entering, or this may be dealings with your boss. Either way, it looks like it's good, not bad. It looks like it may be bringing in more money this month. You also have a little adventure on the horizon, and life seems to change for the better before the end of the month. Mustafa, last week I asked how my dad's side of the family would react if I avoided them intentionally in all of 2021, and you said they'd argue. My question is, will the drama be big or small or petty? Okay, let's see. Will the drama be big or small and petty? Will the drama be big? No, I think it's small and petty. Like snide comments, maybe. Yeah, I don't think it's like big drama. The thing is with avoiding people, you can avoid people for a while before they realize. You know what I mean? Like you may be busy at school, or you could be at work, or your schedules are off. It takes a while for people. It's like ghosting. Like you don't hear from somebody from in 1 day or 2 days or 3 days, you don't think much of it. But when it's like a month later, you know? So I think you can pull it off. Cinnamon, what's the secret that Paula, is hiding, or the third party? I think that she could be involved either with the third party, or she has a third party, or she is a third party. Because the Three of Cups is in reverse. Yeah, she's got a demon around her. There's something that she does. The devil could be anything. It's usually an earthly pleasure. It's also jealousy. So it could be her being jealous of you. But the Three of Cups was in reverse. So what that indicates is that if she's in a relationship right now, she may either be the third party in that relationship, or there may be a third party interfering in her relationship. And it makes her feel weak. It also may make her feel like she put a lot of hard work into the situation and never saw a payoff. Thing is that she's got the Fool here. So if she is involved in this kind of situation, she may be leaving you for something else in the near future. That may shift her energy too. You know, and anyone that's in a bad relationship or is not in a good place, you'll see a shift in them when they change it. I think that she's got something going on. Do you know, is she with somebody? Mustafa. How would the man M and the woman Z react if the next time they reach out to me, I explode on them about getting mad at me for what I did when I was younger instead of looking at me with concern? There would be a fight. You guys would have another argument. There would be sharp energy around that situation, and it would be slow and steady to rebuild it. Um, yeah, it would be. It would kind of hold the relationship up. Like it wouldn't help matters. But you got the judgment card here. So if you don't do that, judgment's going to put you at the right place at the right time. Being guided by the divine should help fix that relationship for the two of you or the three of you. Kiki, what is my future in love in February and March? Okay, you got a Pisces coming in, you got a Scorpio coming in. That Scorpio may be the passion you're looking for. It looks like one or both of them may treat you with a lot of respect and put a lot of effort into this situation, so you might have to make a decision at some point. But I would keep your options open right now. There's also a fire sign coming in. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. That person may be a little bit ambitious, and it could be somebody that you knew from the past. Regardless, make sure that you're taking care of yourself in the next couple of months and that you're getting enough rest, relaxation. You have a witch that comes in around love before the end of March, and the Wheel of Fortune is here, so you got some good luck coming in. Scorpio could be passionate. Let's see what happens. Mustafa, I made a mistake when I was younger, unintentionally, but they took the punishment too far and did not try to understand where I was coming from before getting mad. I really wish before they got mad they would first try to understand. Me too. I agree with you. Especially when you're dealing with kids, because kids, especially like the teenage years, they do stupid shit. Like, if you were ever a teenager, you know that teenagers do stupid shit. So why would you overreact? Leslie, as always, good to see you. Oh, good to see you too. I'm dealing with a guy whose ex-wife recently died. Is she blocking us from being together? Oh, wow. All right, is the ex-wife that's since passed on blocking us from being together? No, I don't think so. I think, if anything, I think maybe he may be feeling a little bit of guilt just around the situation because the wife passed on, so on and so forth. I don't think the wife is trying to block. I actually think that the wife would want him to be happy. It looks like she would want him to have his wish and and have passion back in his life. So I would just give it a little bit more time. See, he may just get over it. It just might kind of, go away. Because when you think about it, it's like, I mean, I guess I can understand like feeling that it could be a little bit betraying or feeling like you're betraying your spouse. But at the end of the day, life moves on. And I hate to say it, and it sounds like mean or like unfeeling, but the truth is that life moves on, and you mourn, you grieve, and then your life's got to go on, because otherwise what's the point of living? It's not fair to him. I think he's going to get through it. I think he may just be a little bit guilty or a little bit unsure, not because of you, but because of his own feelings. But I think he gets past it. I would just hang in there a little bit longer. Liz, what will happen with CJ and I? If you've been feeling burdened by the situation, that moves into the past and happiness comes out. It does look like the love cup is full, so there could be a romantic relationship possible here. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. Things could move forward relatively soon with this guy. If you're looking for a love connection, it could happen. Gigi, is A interested in May? Yeah, I think so. John, what's the Virgo's intentions towards me? Virgo shows up again, possibly for a long-term connection, and you have a wish around the situation. You also may be seeing good karma come in, and she may be looking for this relationship to grow and transform, and it could happen pretty quickly too. Leslie, what can I expect for February? You have the Eight of Pentacles here. I'm wondering if you're thinking about going back to school. That's possible, or learning a new area of study. It doesn't always have to be going back to school. It could be taking any kind of classes. Love cup here is full, and you could find yourself in a committed relationship in February. It also looks like you've got time for rest, relaxation, recharging your batteries. Some financial stability comes in, and not feeling so stressed or burdened, but feeling like there's light energy around you in February. Could be working on a creative project that you get a lot out of, and there's cause for celebration that comes in around love. Feeling by the end of February like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Hey, I can finally exhale. Things are going my way. I think February should be pretty good. Mustafa, I don't see the question yet, so let me do Cinnamon. Is Paula sexually involved with her roommate, Frost, who, ew, likes me? All right, let's see. Maybe that's it. Maybe she's involved with him, and he likes you, and that's the third party that's pissed her off. Okay, is Paula involved with Frost? I'm wondering if that's it. You got a 70% chance yes, and the sun is here. Sun is in reverse. If the sun were upright, I would say she's definitely involved with him. With the sun in reverse, it could be like, you know, an on again, off again kind of thing, and she's waiting for things to kind of move forward, and it may not be happening, and that would make perfect sense as to why sometimes she's rude to you, because she may know he likes you and she likes him, and that's the third party that's interfering. I would stay away from the whole bunch of them. Mustafa, if the man M were to call me in the future for whatever reason, and I get furious at him for kicking me out of his home, and get mad at him for treating me coldly instead of with concern, what's his response? Well, you guys may have a little bit of another blow up, but then once you get past that, he could apologize and make you an offer that would be hard to refuse, and balance could come back into the relationship. I would try not to get so heated, but I would tell him how you feel, for sure. I think if you get really furious, it may make matters escalate first. And why make matters worse first? I would just tell him how you feel, like, almost with like no, what do you call it? No emotion. Ram, love reading for next week. might be feeling like love is kind of disappointing next week. Like it just might not be all that much going on. Knight of Cups is in reverse, which is like feeling like maybe the love is run out, with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Feeling a little bit unsuccessful. Feeling a little bit stuck next week. Doesn't look like it's anything great next week. That's all right. It'll pass. Oh, Leslie, thank you. Thank you very much. See you later. DYB. I don't see the question yet, so I will... Oh, there it is. Will DYB receive an email or call from one of the foundation companies? Okay. Yes, you got 3 aces. You should get a call. Yep. T-Vet love. If you recently had a little mini tower moment with someone, it's moving into the past. If that person happens to be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, your relationship with them could get back on track. You do have a Sagittarius coming in. Around the Sagittarius, things could change for the better quickly, and you may be feeling success around that situation. You got a Virgo here. You got people around. Somebody from your past could be returning too, and you got some good luck coming in around love. You also may be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that are no longer working for you. If you do, you'll be fine. You got plenty of opportunities coming in. Ram, messages from my angels. The 5 of Air. An unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation and review everyone's motives. The 9 of Water. Your wish comes true. Concerns fade away. A love of life. Page of Earth. Scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something a little more challenging in a new area of study. That's pretty positive. Oh, I don't know if you get the call tomorrow. I wouldn't lock it into tomorrow. But soon, I would say maybe within the next week. Mustafa. Why did the woman refund my donation and tell me I'm not allowed to ask any more questions about Miriam? Yes, I'm attached, but what is it to her if I'm paying her? Huh. That's strange. Okay, why did the woman ask to refund my donation and tell me I'm not allowed to ask any more questions about Miriam? She got frustrated around the situation. Okay, I don't know if you felt that, but she felt argumentative. She felt like nothing was changing. She felt like she wasn't getting through to you. The devil is here. She felt like, the devil is anything from jealousy to a demon interfering with the situation of some type. Basically, and I get it. I understand what she's saying, because like sometimes like somebody will ask me the same question every day. And I don't care. I honest to God don't care. Because number one, it's true. You're paying for it. But not only that, it's like sometimes, and I've been in this situation myself where I feel like I need to talk about it, or I need to get somebody's opinion, or I need something to, I don't know, chew on, whatever it is. I feel like I need to have it done. And I'm telling you, I used to go see the woman that reads my cards. I used to go religiously every 2 weeks. And sometimes I would go every week. If I was going through a bad time, I would go like once a week. And it was $125 every time I went. But it's like, it was what I needed. So I had to go because I needed to talk about it. So I understand what it's like to be in that situation when you want to ask questions, you want to know, you feel frustrated, you feel stuck, you feel like nothing's happening, nothing's changing. But on the other hand, from the reader point of view, first of all, timing is really difficult. I don't give a shit what anybody says. It's really hard to lay down timing. But aside from that, it's like if you're asking a question like, who's coming in love on Monday, and you ask the same question on Tuesday, and you ask the same question on Wednesday, how much is it going to change from one day to the next? Do you know what I mean? Now, you could have a lot of different people that actually show up in the reading and that I feel may not actually show up in your life front and center, but they may be around you. There's so many people that the woman that reads me used to tell me, there's an Andy, there's someone tied to work. What about the guy next door? And I never met these people. Doesn't mean they weren't there and that they weren't interested. They just never were front and center. I never got involved with them. So I understand the reader's point of view because it's like, what else do you want me to say to you? It's like, okay, it shows he's going to call. No matter how many times you ask me, it's not going to make him call faster. But I've been on the other side of that, and I know how that feels when it's like, well, do you think he's going to call? Yeah, but when is he going to call? Well, is it going to be today? Is it going to be next week? So I get it. So I think I understand where she's coming from, but I feel like you have to have compassion for people, especially when they're paying you. Do you know what I mean? Like, you should be able to ask whatever you want, no matter what the question is. I don't know. I kind of disagree with her for handling it that way. But I understand what she's saying because it happens to me sometimes. Like, I don't know what else to say to this person, or sometimes I get situations where I know somebody's lying to me and I'm like, without me coming right out and being like, I think you're fucking lying to me. So either be honest with me with what you really want here or, go talk to someone else, so like, how do you deal with it? So I kind of understand where she's coming from, but I don't think she handled it right. Anyway, that's only my opinion, though. I know it's very complicated when you're dealing with, first of all, the spirit world, and then people that are living in the material world, and then us being humans and wanting what we want when we want it, and not waiting. So I totally get it. Anyway. Kiki, will Zach ever come back to me, and why do I want him? Okay. Will Zach ever come back to me? I think that you and him do reconnect. I think there's unfinished business between the two of you, and I think that may be why you still want him. I think there's also an element of attraction there, but then aside from that, I think sometimes we want what is not available to us. That's just how we are as humans. We want what we can't have. So right now he's showing you that you can't have him, so it makes you want him more. Chances are that once he comes back, you may realize that he's not as great as he is in reality as he was in your head. Like, you could get over it pretty quick or be like, well, this wasn't really what I wanted. Let's see what happens when he comes back. I think the two of you do reconnect at some point. Mustafa, did Michael get someone to call me? Oh, that's manifesting. Manifesting love. Did Michael get someone to call me? Did Michael get someone to call me? I'm only getting a 33% chance that he asked someone to call you. So I don't know. If somebody called you, that person may have done it on their own free will. I don't think he was behind it. what Soren will do if we end up sending the papers to let him know that I'll change Ethan's last name. Will he create any problems? I don't think he's going to create problems. No, I don't think so. He may be difficult to reach, though. I don't know. He may not make it easy, but I don't think he creates problems. I don't think he adds to it. Mustafa, what's funny is that the woman S had a very bad breakup with her boyfriend during the time that she told me, I can't ask about marrying him anymore. Maybe she's... that could be, too. I used to have readings done with this woman who, she was famous. I saw her on TV, and that's how I got in contact with her. And it was very funny because the first reading I had with her, I was involved with Gary, who was like 12 years younger than me. And at that time, she was dating someone who was like 20 years younger than her or 25 years younger than her. She was in good shape, but I think that she was like in her late 50s, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, she looked good for her age, but regardless. Now, it was very interesting because at the time that she did my reading, things were going really well with her and her boyfriend. And she gave me a great reading about how he and I were going to be together and it was going to be wonderful and so on and so forth. The next time I had a reading with her, she had had a bad breakup with him, and she like said that I would never be with him, and she actually told me that I was going to get a job as a receptionist in New York City, that I would never teach yoga, and that I would meet somebody of a foreign background. And I said to her, I go, listen, I would never, ever commute into New York City to be a receptionist. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just not my thing. Pantyhose, business suits, commuting 2 hours into the city, not for me. I'm not doing that. Oh, yes, you will. You'll see the money's going to be so good that you won't be able to turn it down. Okay, well, that was like probably 15 years ago. Never got a job, never applied for a job, never met the foreign guy. Continued to see Gary after that. So to me, it's like, sometimes you got to wonder where these people come from. Like, are you reading my life, or are you telling me what's going on in yours? Because she also went on to say something like, I think she wanted to be a concert pianist. And she was like, yeah, but that wasn't what was going to pay my bills. Because I was studying to be a yoga teacher. And she was like, well, you're not going to be able to support yourself as a yoga teacher. And meanwhile, I supported myself as a yoga teacher for years. But anyway, the point is, look, it's not that free will can't take part in it, but she was so adamant, no. You're going to see that you're going to be working in New York City, and you're going to be getting on that bus every day and making that commute. And I was like, not going to do that. Especially then when I had A&P 2 miles up the road from my house. Not doing it. Anyway. Yeah, and it is frustrating when you're not getting through to someone. It's also frustrating when the person is like not getting the point that it's not about the other person, it's about them. It's not about what's happening in that person's life. It's how you're allowing yourself to be treated by that person. And that you got to take back your own power and not give away your power to people that are treating you terribly. And in some situations, like, without going into detail, I would never go into detail. Like, sometimes, like, you want to be like, you can find better. Like, I promise you that. And I think that holds true. That's a lesson that all of us have to learn. When you're being treated by somebody who doesn't even come forward with anything, like nothing. Anyway. Ram. Was it Kay who I was really talking to on the dating site? Did he create a fake profile to talk to me? I don't think so. I don't think that he thinks that way. No, no. I don't think his brain works that way. I think with him, it's like he's honest to a fault. I don't think it was him. I think it was an Aquarius that you were talking to. I don't know if he gave you your sign. Did he say what sign he was? If not, there's an Aquarius that may be coming in. Cinnamon, if I start posting my story on my blog, will it be very successful that it results in me selling my book? Oh, that would be excellent. Yes, I think so. I would do it. I would do it. People love stories. You know, like everybody has a story and people love that stuff. You know, because you can, people will identify with your story because we all have the same emotions and we all go through similar emotions, even if the experiences are a little different. Yeah, no, I get it. Like you start to sound like a broken record. Yeah, especially when it's with people in your family, you can really lose patience. Like I used to lose patience with my mother and some of the crazy shit ass boyfriends she had. But it's true. It can get frustrating, but when you're in the situation, right? Because like I've been in the situation with a quote unquote loser, right? And I'm like, like you have no money, you've got nothing to offer, you don't return phone calls, you don't take me anywhere. What am I missing? If I never see you again, what am I missing? But yet, it's like still feeling like, but is he gonna call? You think he's gonna call? But then he calls, and it's like, and then what? So he called, big deal, wonderful. The loser showed up. No, but like, so I get it. It's like I totally get it. Manifesting is someone I know, someone new coming towards me in love this year. Okay, let's see. Is someone I know coming toward? Is someone I know, or someone new coming towards me? Because I think it's somebody new coming in. You have two. You've got Libra, you have an Aries, and it looks like you may be walking away from things that no longer serve you and moving on to greener pastures in 2021. Good. Um, Love Chastity, does the Aries miss me? Yes, he does miss you. You know, I used to hate the move on. I would never get it from the woman that reads my tarot, maybe because these guys were always like circling the vicinity, even if it wasn't a great relationship. But I used to get the move on from like therapists. Oh, I used to get so heated. But I get it. You know, when you look back on the situations, of course, it's always like hindsight's 2020. But it's like, you know, wasting all this time hoping that things are going to change or trying to cultivate something with somebody who gives nothing. They put in no effort. They do nothing. And then it's like you look back and you're like, all that time that I wasted. And like to me, that's wasted time. like relationships that function and they're decent and then they, for whatever reason, don't work out and they break up, that's one thing. But when you're with somebody who is like here today, gone tomorrow, shows up, doesn't show up, who needs it? You know, really, who needs it? Kiki, my heart doesn't beat fast anymore with butterfly. Why? Okay, I don't really know what you mean. Do you mean that you don't have the same feeling for this person? Because what shows up around the situation is things may have slowed down a little bit, but the Empress is still here. So there still should be like passion, love, kindness, abundance, fertility, that kind of stuff happening. And you could be starting a new journey with this person. It does look like the relationship could at some point start to stabilize. So if you mean like you're not feeling the butterflies, oh, wait, your heart doesn't beat fast when you have the butterflies? Just in general, with no matter who it is. I think that if you had the, I think that that's going to happen again, though. I think the next time that you will have the whole shebang. I think that sometimes, especially if it's with the same person, it can kind of fizzle out a little bit. And that may be why you're not getting a fast heartbeat. What's it say? Wait, hang on. Like when I felt the passion, my heart would be fast. Yes, but that sometimes dwindles as the time goes on. And you could get butterflies, but it's like kind of like a step down, like it's kind of fading. I think that you will get the heart palpitations when it's with somebody new. That's what I think. Mustafa, does the woman G know about the rumors about me and her being in some form of romantic relationship? And if so, how does she feel? Okay. Does she know about the rumors? I think she does know, and I think that she thinks that it's like almost complimentary to her. Like she's like the King of Cups would be like feeling happy, loving, kind, flattered, that kind of a thing. Ram, K's energy choice. He's kind of hit a slowdown. The Eight of Wands is in reverse. So he may be feeling like things took a turn for the worst, or he had put in a lot of effort and didn't see a payoff. He could be a little bit bummed around the situation right now. I've had a few losers, assholes myself. We all have. I had one friend, this girl, she got it together and she finally met someone who wasn't an asshole, but it was so plain as day that when a nice guy showed up, she did everything she could to sabotage the relationship. And everybody that was a complete and total asshole, she went like the extra mile for. We used to get so aggravated with her. Mustafa, I don't see it. Oh, wait. Yeah. How would the man M and his family think and feel if I don't wait for things to be resolved, instead permanently cut myself off from them, ignoring all their calls and not visiting them anymore with no explanation? Okay. He would spend a lot of time thinking about things. And he would be very hurt. Could create a little bit of a disaster. I would tell him how you feel. That's what I would do, and I would just be calm and to the point, and say, you know, I was a kid when that happened. Did you ever think that maybe I was going through something and there was a reason for my behavior? That's what I would say. But that's up to you. Well, yeah, and then sometimes you get sweaty palms, or you ever get like where you feel like very self-conscious when you talk, and like I don't know, like your mouth sometimes gets dry and you feel like you just want to drink a lot of stuff. I don't know, is that only me that that happens to? And I feel like I'm gonna trip over my tongue. Mustafa, how would Miriam think and feel if a couple of months from now she ran into me in school, very muscular, long beard, heavy cologne, and was dressed very stylish? She would be impressed. The Knight of King of Cups. She may find you very attractive. She may think that you have the world at your feet. She also may think that you've like really grown up and matured. Plus, she already does think that you're very intelligent. I think she would be impressed. I don't like nice guys. That's your problem. I went through this phase where I realized about myself. I think I've gotten over it, but I'm like, you know, I'm attracted to people that make me feel really bad about myself, even women. You know, like even like some of my friends would be like, it was like when I first started teaching yoga, which is so ironic because you think like in the yoga world, you would really be connected to like-minded people. But I felt like a lot of the times I felt worse about myself. And I felt like I still wanted to be friends with those people. Why? Now that's different, right? Because it's not romantic, but it's still the same thing. Like, why do you want to be friends with people that are mean to you? Or you know what I'm saying? Or I don't know. Why? Why do you want to be friends with people that are mean? I don't know. It was almost like similar to like in a romantic situation where I felt like when they were nice to me or when they included me in things that like for the 5 seconds, like I felt like I was human. Um, yeah, that's terrible. It's terrible. And in all those situations too, I felt like I put in so much and didn't get anything in return. Oh, Mustafa. I don't see it. Let me do Ram. Does Kay think about me? Yes, he does. Mustafa, does the woman G's husband F know about the rumors about me and his wife? And if so, how'd he feel? Does the woman G's husband know about the rumors about me and his wife? Okay. I don't think he knows, no. Mustafa, the woman G is my age and her husband's like 30 years older than her. She was flirting with me one time. Red cheeked and a bunch of rumors started. I think her husband would be jealous if he knew, but I don't think he knows. Mustafa, does the man D know about the rumors about me and the woman G? I think he knows. I think he knows. Hierophant. Yasmina's feelings. Why is she closed off? Okay. She actually thinks that you're kind, caring, compassionate, that there could be long-term potential around the situation. She's slow and steady wins the race. She may be afraid of being hurt. She feels unprepared and unsure, but not about you, just maybe about love in general. You could get some out of her, like you can get more out of her. If you give her a little time, she may warm up a little more. I wouldn't write it off completely just yet. Give it a little bit of time. Adriana, love. Love life can change for the better quickly. Out of the clear blue sky, you may be walking away from something that no longer serves you. You could feel a little bit sorry about it, but you know what? You got new opportunities coming in. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Got ambition coming in. The world is at your feet, and you're going to have opportunities when it comes to love. Cause for celebration comes in around feeling like I've made it to the top of the mountain. Sagittarius, Scorpio, Cancer. You have at least 3 people. Mustafa, how did the man D think and feel about me and the situation in general when he heard the rumor about me and the woman G? It makes sense. He knows based off of how he treated me the last time he saw me. The devil is here. He may think the rumors are true. He could think that the rumors are true. He may think you have a secret. He might be thinking that. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, he may be thinking that the rumors are true or that it's interesting. Like, he may be very intrigued by it. He may also like gossip. Cinnamon, how will my future partner see me in the relationship? Future partner will see you as being very loving, kind, sincere, humble, and lucky. Or they may feel lucky that they're with you. They'll think that you're compassionate, peaceful, serene, easy to get along with, but very strong, and also spontaneous, like a free spirit. But I think this person's going to be crazy about you. Mustafa, general for the rest of January. You could have some choices that come in around the way that you make money. Like money's coming in, but there may be choices, picking or choosing different jobs or doing something that brings in extra money. It also looks like out of the clear blue sky, you could have a love connection come in, maybe with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Could be a Pisces. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is heightened. success comes in around work and or school. So you're in school now. It could be success around school. Feeling grounded, stable, and feeling like anxious for your life to move forward. Oh, thank you. 100 days at a time. Messages from Spirit, birthdays in 3 days. Oh, happy birthday. Messages from Spirit. The 10 of Air. The end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change. Expect things to get better now, recovering from an addiction. Page of Fire. Ongoing, creative, confident, mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. The Emperor, Archangel Michael. Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. Or organization. So I got Avery like a tube to wear around her waist so she can go in the bathtub because she's getting too big for the sink. I got it for her for Christmas, but we blew it up for her birthday. And there's a piece of obsidian in the bathroom that she cut her knee on. And she also, like, not bad, but I needed a Band-Aid. Of course, you think that I have Band-Aids in the house? No. So I had to make a makeshift Band-Aid out of a baby wipe and tape. And then I was going to go take my friend to get her car. And I go outside and the Band-Aids are in the car. I'm like, makes perfect sense. Those weren't even my Band-Aids. Those were Band-Aids that my friend bought when she got some kind of blister on her foot when we were running over the summer. And I don't even know how they ended up in the car, but anyhow. I'm like, I got to get my act together here with organizational skills. Mustafa, can you tell me more about how the woman G thought and felt when she heard the rumors about me and her being in a romantic relationship? Well, she knows that it's not true, right? So she felt like, I mean, she doesn't want her marriage to get in trouble because of rumors, but she definitely felt like like flattered and enjoyed the fantasy of it in her head for the moment. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder what it would be like if I were with someone else or with somebody with the, you know what I mean? Like, I think she enjoyed exploring the fantasy of it. There was ambition around it, and she thought about it a lot. She's got a lot of respect for you, and she thinks you're attractive. So, and she may think that physically you're more attractive now than her husband, or she may be feeling like at the moment, hey, I wonder what it would be like. It was definitely a fantasy that she, in her own head, explored. Let's put it that way. Have you ever been in a situation where you're not interested in somebody? You don't even think about them that way. But then somebody mentions them to you or puts the idea in your head, and then all of a sudden you start to entertain it. It may have been something like that. Like, she may not have really thought much about it before, but when that happened, she started to think about it a lot. And she kind of, like, you know, spent some time thinking about it. And I think it was fun. You know what, Cinnamon? The way I learned how to read birth charts, really, and I was doing videos on them. I kind of got away from it. I should go back to that. The way that I started, like, nobody taught me, and I felt like books weren't helpful. So I literally broke things down for myself, like learning about each house and learning about each planet in the house. I got to go back to those videos and see where I left off, because I felt like, and I still feel like, it's very overwhelming that sometimes, like, even if I just do a reading and I send it to somebody, a lot of times the person will get overwhelmed by it because they don't understand what a sextile is, or, you know, or a trine, and they get very overwhelmed by it. But it's, if you break it down, like what the first house means, what the second house means, and what each planet means and what each sign stands for, then it starts to make more sense. And then once you start to like that's how I kind of did it. Like I learned the houses, I learned the planets, I learned the elements, and I learned the what everything meant, and then how balanced the chart is. So someone like me who is not very balanced, my chart's very much all air. I got 7 planets in air signs, 1 planet in water sign, 2 planets in fire signs, no earth. So my chart, you know, if it wasn't for Saturn being in my first house, I really wouldn't be very grounded at all. But yeah, I feel like books can get, I don't know, I kind of just learned on my own over the years. Let me see where I left off with those videos. And maybe I'll get back to that, because it gets very complicated, you know, and then it just, when you start to look at someone's chart, you totally understand why 2 people that could be born on the same day could have totally different charts and be totally different people. It makes sense because you can see, well, all the differences in the chart, and you can also see the way you connect with other people. Like I connect with Aquarians because I have got 3 planets in Aquarius. I kind of understand them, you know? Anyway. Mustafa, it sucks because the girl and I have passion. She loves my looks and how romantic and passionate. I'm full of energy, but she's married and I'm the type of person to be, yeah, I hear you. Hierophant. Indigo's current energy regarding her actions towards me this week. Well, she comes in this week. I don't know if she's reached out to you yet, but the Knight of Cups would be like a romantic interest with growth and transformation, like peace, compassion, serenity. Like this is a nice feeling card. Although you may need to have patience with her. Sometimes temperance can be patience. But it seems like she's coming in with like a transforming energy this week. Like looking for things to grow and manifest romantically with the Knight of Cups. It should be a pretty good week. The energy should be good around the 2 of you. Mustafa, how would the female G think and feel if next year I see her at the man M's house and I'm very wealthy by then, very muscular, long beard, high-end cologne, fancy suit, and smiled at her blushing from across the room? Well, I already think that she's attracted to you, so yeah, she would have a lot of respect for you. She would find you very attractive. You know, like she would be interested in you if she wasn't married. I don't think that she's the type either that would cheat, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't think about it. Let's put it that way. She may be, you know, she could be thinking about it a lot. Kira, you want me to do Daniel's energy towards me, or you want to do something different? Want to do that one? Okay. Is Daniel thinking about me, and what's his current energy? Okay. He is thinking about you. His energy right now is a little bit stagnant, but it should change. He's got a little bit more ambition coming in the next couple of days. Maybe by the weekend, things could change for the better. But right now, he's feeling a little stuck. Bella, does the Capricorn want a date? Yeah, I think so, yeah. I mean, Oriella, he's being a real pain in the ass. But I think that once, like, it would just be in his best interest to give you what you want and let him get it over with. He's just being a real pain in the ass for no good reason. And your Kriti General for today. Cause for celebration comes in today, possibly around business where you feel like you're being, like the fruits of your labor are coming into fruition. Things change for the better for you quickly today. You might have a nice money thing happening, paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Mihak, General for February. Being guided by the divine in February brings in a new journey. Could come in out of the clear blue sky, and it may have something to do with finances. 3 of Pentacles. Could be a business relationship, possibly with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. The Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Have patience with yourself in February, and don't forget to take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Mustafa, how does the man S and his wife H currently feel about me? I think that they feel like you have a lot of potential for the future to make a good living. 9 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and that things can change for you for the better quickly. They also may think that you're very spiritually connected and that you have a lot of spiritual tools in your arsenal. Love, money, abundance, fertility is coming for you, and that so is money. They think you're going to be very successful. Mustafa, how does my sister currently think and feel about me? Do you guys argue a lot or bicker a lot or not agree on things? Because you got the 5 of Wands, and there could be a little sharp energy. But overall, she thinks that you're loving, kind, caring, and successful. She also thinks that you're very strong and that your life is moving forward quickly. She thinks that you're a very hard worker and that you're very lucky. And that you're very intuitive and stable. But you may have your arguments and disagreements. I guess all siblings do, though. Adriana, General. Walking away from something that no longer serves you. No longer feeling like I'm waiting for my ship to come in. I'm going out and getting what I want. Brings in a new love connection. Could be with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Listen to your intuition. It looks like you could be starting a side business or doing something in addition to what you normally do for money. And you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. There could be a new offer in front of you that you're not seeing just yet. Cinnamon, what is the Cancer, Jamel, and the Libra, what is currently thinking of me? Well, I think both of them think that you're intelligent, kind, caring, sincere, hardworking, and that you're going to be very successful one day. I mean, I'm sure they think that you're successful now, but that comes up in the future. It also looks like both of them, at one point, were prepared for things to move forward. I think Jamil may be around. The Cancer may come in soon. shows up right here. The other one may be a little stuck. But I think that neither one of them has a bad word to say about you. I think that I don't know what Wes's problem is. Jamel, I think he's afraid. That's what I think. But I think they both think pretty highly of you. Mustafa, how does the man S and his brothers F and A currently think and feel about me? I would say they think that you're very ambitious. Love, money, abundance, prosperity flows to you. That you're a very strong character. That you'll probably be your own boss one day. They have a lot of respect for you. They may be, maybe not all of them, but at least one of them may have a little bit of jealousy. Possible. They think that your life is moving forward. One of them may be a little bit jealous. Adriana, what type of offer am I not seeing? I wonder if it's a love connection with a Libra. You got a wish around the situation. Let's see if this Libra shows up. Mustafa, how did the man D and his brothers S and A currently think and feel about me? That you don't get stuck in the mud. You have a lot of happiness coming to you. That you're very intuitive. You're also grounded, stable, down to earth. That you're going to make a lot of money one day. And that you're a very hard worker. They also may think that you're a little bit spontaneous and that you're spiritually connected. Or you have a spiritual practice that like an important spiritual practice. Mustafa. Earlier you said one of the men, FS and A, are a little bit jealous. Can you find out which brother is jealous of me and why? Okay. Is it F? Is it S? Is it A? I think it's A, and I think that A may think that you're just like, I don't know, maybe better looking than him, smarter than him. I don't know if this is something he would ever admit. May think that you're a little bit more passionate than he is. You're more capable than he is. I don't know. Jealousy is a strange thing because sometimes, like, it doesn't always make sense to us. Like, why would somebody be jealous? But I think it's A, and I think it has a lot to do with, like, looks and then also future potential. Spiritual awakening general for next week. Could have some money coming in. You may be feeling undecided about the way you feel about someone, especially in a love relationship. If there's no one around, I would say watch out for somebody who's very controlling and manipulative. If you are with someone, you may be feeling a little bit unsure about how you're feeling. Watch out for manipulation around a love relationship next week. Things could change for you for the better quickly, and anxiety seems to move into the past. The world is at your feet, and you're coming to a point in your life where you got some good luck. Vicky, general for the next 6 weeks. You got some ambition coming in, and you might feel like you got some choices on the horizon. No longer feeling like you're stuck in the mud. Hangman is in reverse. Cutting through the bullshit, laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. Out of the clear blue sky, you could have a Capricorn come in that may be of significance. Being guided by the divine could lead you to a relationship with long-term potential if you're not with anyone right now. Capricorn and Sagittarius are around. There's also a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Feeling prepared and excited for the future. Eight of Pentacles, you may be thinking about, this could be going back to school for anything. It could be, or it also could be putting in a lot of hours doing something. Either spending a lot of hours working on something or going back to school, whatever it is, it's positive. It actually brings in cause for celebration over the next 6 weeks. Heading towards all 10 cups being full. Not bad. Leanna B, why doesn't my friend DD ever contact me? Is jealousy involved? I don't get that this person is so much jealous, as their life has moved forward pretty quickly and they may have a lot going on. Listen to your intuition around this person. And I would say if the relationship means that much to you, reach out to this person because there's room for growth and transformation around the situation. I don't think that this person is like being vindictive or jealous. No, I don't think that. Angel, Elisa and I, what's coming out for us? Will we be in a relationship? You could be in a relationship at some point. It doesn't look like it comes in right away. You may have to give it a little bit of time. Mustafa. I don't see it yet. Let me do Thor. General for KJ and I's relationship. I broke up with him. I wouldn't expect too much at this point because it's like he's feeling unprepared. He feels like the love has run out. He may even have lost some kind of interest or some of the interest. I would imagine that things are going to stay the way they are for a while anyways. I don't see reconnection happening in the near future. Not unless you reach out and apologize and tell him that you want him back. I don't think that things are going to change right now. Mustafa, how will the woman G react if, one, I tell her, tearing up, that I'm sorry that she was forced to marry her husband and how she craves romance and passion, but her husband is low energy and doesn't value her. I don't know that would, she may give you a little sharp energy. Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords. She may not like that. I think it's true, and I think that she knows it's true, and I think that that might make her feel a little bit kind of stuck. Yeah, I don't know if I would say that to her. Flower love, what is the Sagittarius' energy towards me? Creative and successful. That's not bad. That's good energy. Cinnamon, where'd your sister get a mark from? PG, Sagittarius, current feelings and thoughts for me. Oh, here's a Sagittarius right in the reading. You may hear from this person soon or run into them. They think that you're a strong character. They think you're passionate, kind, caring, sincere, intuitive, unique, attractive. Anybody here? Who didn't I get to yet? Julia, I didn't answer for. What about Fairy? I don't remember if I did Fairy. Uh-oh, this has got to get charged. Love Leo. Does the Libra want to move forward with me? Does the Leo want to move forward with me? Does Libra want to move forward with me? I'm not sure they want to move forward with you at this point. You're only getting a 33% chance that they're looking to move forward right now. Might not be happening right now. Aileen, what's going to happen between N and I in the future? You've got to lay down the law, set up some boundaries. If you take control of the situation, things could change for the better pretty quickly. Could start a new journey with this person. If they've been kind of silent, they may be spending time thinking or turning in, trying to figure out what it is that they want. They may not be exactly sure what they want from this situation. But I think that setting up boundaries and taking control of the situation is okay for you to do. I mean, I wouldn't try to force them into something, but I think being a little bit forward would be okay. Julia, do you see a commitment coming with the Gemini? Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, you could get a commitment from the Gemini. Yep. Mustafa, why did the girl M repeatedly call my father for many weeks trying to hang out with my sister? My sister is a little girl compared to her, way younger. Something seems off. Yeah, that is weird. I don't like that. She was trying to use her for something. Would it be possible? Would she be using her to get to you or to another brother or something? Because it looks like she felt like it was a way to get close to a love. And she feels very weak. She was trying to use her to get close to somebody else. I don't like it. I hope that it didn't happen. I would say that this girl M was either looking to get close to you or get close to, I don't know if you got another brother that may be around her age or a little bit older. Adriana, is Carlos gay? Well, I only get a 33% chance yes, but there's indecision around him and he may argue with himself over it. I wouldn't be surprised if he is either unsure or questioning himself or kind of going through something, maybe even experimenting. There may be some kind of question there. Mustafa, can you please dig deeper into why the girl M tried really hard to come over to my house and spend time with my little sister? M is my female cousin. I don't trust her. He was definitely using her. It shows money and love. And it can't be love if this is a cousin. I mean, unless the love is not a family member. You have somebody that comes over there that you could be interested in that's not a family member? It was an excuse. She may be looking for money. She also looks like there's love involved. I don't know. It's not... The intentions aren't good. I don't think. I think that she was using her as a way of getting closer to somebody else. Maybe she needed money for something. Does your sister have money? Maybe she was going to look to borrow money from her. I don't trust it. I hope it didn't happen. But I'm thinking that your father probably didn't trust it either. Let us know the tea. Yeah, I don't know. Something's not right with that situation. Yeah. Money and love comes up. And if she's a family member, the love, unless you have like, I don't don't know, you've got friends over there or something that she may be attracted to and she thinks that she's going to get in there with. I don't know. I don't trust it, though. Let me see. Yeah, Brandy, you can ask 2 questions tonight. That's fine. Oh, nose piercing. T-Vet Love. Cause for celebration and balance comes in around love. Plus, you got the Magician, so you can manifest new opportunities. Success comes in, no longer holding yourself back. You got a Sagittarius here, a Taurus here, a Leo. Love cup is full. An Aries is coming in, and an Aquarius. Plus, you're being guided by the divine. When it comes to love, I think you may be exploring your options. Good for you. Lolly. Let's see the question. My career reading for the next 3 months. Okay, for Lolly Darshani. If you have a wish, put it out into the universe and listen to your intuition when it comes to your career. Your career should either be stabilizing or it should be producing more money in 2021. You should be more money should be flowing to you. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. No longer feeling stuck in the mud. Being guided by the divine takes your career to the next level. No longer holding yourself back. You're going to have choices. 8 of Pentacles. You could be going back to school, learning a new area of study. Financial stability comes in around work and feeling like the hard work you've put into your career is coming back to you. C3. Did I pass my test last night? I think you did. Yeah. You think that she's low enough to sleep with a cousin? I mean, that's kind of crazy, no? Maybe she was using her to get to you to get some money. I can't imagine that a cousin would want, oh. All right, let me see. Was the girl M using my little sister to get to me? Yeah. I mean, it doesn't come, I don't see sexual stuff here right now, but it does look like she may have been thinking that somehow you could have moved her life forward with money. Money. Finances. I don't know. I don't trust it. I would not be alone with her. Oh, you could close the mail. Thank you. It's nasty. They're toxic. Some people, though, when they want something, they'll stop at nothing to get it. Excuse me, Sailor. What are RA's feelings towards me? He seems cold and distant. Well, he is feeling a little disconnected. There's a slowdown around the situation. I don't know what your relationship is right now, but he may feel a little bit uprooted. And he may be thinking a lot about things. This may be the distance that you're feeling. I don't know what your relationship is with him. I'm not seeing a lot of love here. So if this is a relationship that is that you're hoping turns into a love situation, it might not be happening for you just yet. There's all like, I mean, you got good karma coming in around it, but it's like Seven of Pentacles is more, this usually speaks more of a business relationship. But even in any relationship, I would say you might be feeling like you put in a lot of hard work and you're not seeing a payoff right now. I would give it a little bit of time. Let's see if he gets through this funk without having to make a big deal about it. Kira, next 3 days. You've got the Magician, so you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You've got a Leo coming in. You also could be working on a creative project that may be something that you enjoy. It also could be something that brings in extra money. Got success around a side business with the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Wands in the next couple of days. You may be leaving regret and negativity in the past and eager to move forward with your life. Let's see what happens. Next 3 days look kind of promising. Where are we here? Mel, will the Cancer be moving back to Florida? I don't think has any plans to do it right now. I'm only getting a 33% chance. But they are right now suffering with a lot of anxiety, and they've got a devil. There's something going on that's not great around them. They may be toying around with the idea of coming back to Florida. I don't think it happens right away. 33% chance. Nah. It may be on the horizon for them. If things keep going south for them, they may move back, yeah. Brandy, what zodiac lied on me, and that's why Brandon came to me? Wait a minute. What zodiac lied on me, and that's why Brandon came to me? All right, I don't really understand the question. I'm just going to look and see who comes up. Water sign. A Pisces. If it wasn't a Pisces, there's a Virgo that shows up strong. Empress, what's coming my way? You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Three of Pentacles could be a stable business relationship that brings in money. Life is moving forward. Got a little ambition coming in, a little bit of adventure that comes in out of the clear blue sky. You also have some good luck. Could have a new job opportunity coming in too. And life's moving forward pretty quickly with the Chariot. Brandy, is tea into me because it doesn't seem like it? I mean, I get a 70% chance, yes, he is into you. But if you're not feeling it, I would always go with your intuition. 70% is pretty high, though, that he's into you. All right, let me do Stacy. What are his intentions? Listen to your intuition around him. Yeah, he may come in like perseverant, or he may come on strong, but it looks like he may not follow through with a commitment if that's what you're looking for. It doesn't seem to happen. Like, it's like he may hit a brick wall at some point, but it looks like he comes in with a lot of vigor in the beginning, and then it's like he hits a wall. I don't know. You may end up feeling burdened around the situation with him, or you may feel like it's not going anywhere. But Bisha, what does the Pisces want from me? Pisces has a, is it Pisces? Yeah, Pisces got a little sharp energy around the situation. And they may be feeling like they don't have a lot of choices, and they may be feeling like the world is against them at this point. I don't know where you are in the situation, but you may have to give it a moment for all of this to kind of work itself out. This person may be feeling right now like nothing is happening, or nothing is happening for them, or they may not be, you guys might not be on the same page right now. I don't know that the Pisces wants anything. I don't know that they're in a great place in their life in general. They kind of feel a little stuck. Oh, let me do Nawal, because I saw that at the very top. And then I'm going to go. So I'm going to do... Nawal, it will be my last one. His intentions towards me. Someone from your past, he comes back with the with happiness, and there's good luck around the situation. The Fool is in reverse, which means something will get revealed around the situation that will need to be dealt with before you can move forward. You can move forward, but something comes out that needs to be dealt with. Yeah, you got justice around the situation. Yeah, see what it is when the Fool comes out in reverse, and then you go from there. All right, I'm gonna go to bed, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I have work tomorrow night, so I'll probably be on, hopefully I can get on between like 2 and 3, and then I'll be on again at night. So have a good night, guys. Thank you all very much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. What? What happened? I missed something? Oh, I missed Mustafa. Okay. General for the rest of the week from Mustafa. Okay, let's see. Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, stepping into your own strength, makes you feel like the weight of the world has slipped off your shoulders. It also looks like you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain, and there may be a new business connection on the horizon. It also looks like you got growth and transformation coming to you in person, and feeling very successful. A Capricorn may come in business-wise. That could be of significance. Oh, what was the other question? One was general for the rest of the week, and the other, okay. Okay. How would the woman S respond if I reminded her of the time she pressured me to gamble when I was young and her disrespect towards my parents? She pressured you to gamble when you were underage? Jesus. No, that's okay. It's fine. Don't worry. If you confronted her about this, she would have a little sharp energy. She may have sharp defensive energy. She may be defensive that you're calling her out on it. Yeah. And it would make her feel burdened. She would feel like she did something wrong and that you didn't forget it and that it could come back and haunt her at some point. Yeah, she wouldn't be happy. I don't think that she's thinking about it the way you think about it. She may have kind of forgotten about it, but if you bring it up to her, she's going to feel overly responsible. Bring it up to her. See what she says. She's jealous of me. And as a young kid, I knew that I would be a big businessman, so she tried to scare me by making me get into gambling. These people, I mean, their intentions, like, I don't understand, like, why people mess with kids. Like, just leave them alone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she wanted to screw you up. Yeah, I mean, that's terrible to do that to a kid. You know, life is tough enough. If you call her out on it, though, she may even be embarrassed by it now. But good, that's what she gets. I mean, you try to screw up a kid, you got to be really fucked up. I mean, really, it says a lot about you as a person if you're trying to do that to a kid. Yeah, I would try to stay away from them as much as you can. I know that that's what your plan is, but... All right, guys, I'm going to go. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you all very much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys. Good night.